Good evening. Last night I was hanging out with one of my mates. Okay, he's Indian. He told me he lost around 3 lakh rupees. I said, what? He said, yeah, in Indian stock market, while doing call option trading, future option, something like that. I was like, are you crazy guy? Like, have you ever done this before? He said, no. I said, he said, I just followed the broker instruction. I said, man, like, come on. Who going to trust this broker? Like, if you made money or not, they will get their fee on time before commission. Okay. Then I asked him, do you have any idea about the trade? I mean, what you do, right? Future option. See, why these things happen just because of lack of education, research, and insufficient understanding of how this market works. If you don't have a common idea about choosing a stock or before investing, then you should stay away from this business and educate yourself first. That's right? Um, we have a lot of method to invest with low risk or high risk or whatever, but everyone taking this big risk and without a basic knowledge of this market. Then, class, like whatever the money is gone. And what they're going to say, like, this is a gambling, fugazi. Come on, before that, let me explain you something like two simple strategy, how to choose a company or commodity or stocks, whatever. There's only two ways to invest in this market. Okay, while checking the fundamental of the company or technical of the company. Okay, so what is fundamental? It is the method to determine intrinsic value of any security or stock or commodity by comparing the key ratio of the company's financial peers. I think we are going with the definition. It will never make sense. So let me go as brief. Then I will explain you with an example. All right. You can download any company audited balance sheet from Screener to find out the revenue, earning, profit margin, debt level, book value, ROC, ROE, etc. To make it easy, I will go with an example. All right. Imagine that you are thinking to invest in a pizza store. It's pizza somewhere in Batuta or somewhere. Here you might apply some fundamental analysis. First, you start by looking revenue of this pizza, which is the money they are making selling pizza. You check the sales record to see how many pizza they sell each day, and assess the overall sales trend. And in company side, you can find everything, the accurate numbers in Screener. All right. Next, you examine the expenses. All right. This includes the cost of ingredients like cheese, meat, topping, as well as labor costs. You want to make it sure the cost of making pizza doesn't eat up all the revenue. All right, simple. So the next is profitability. This is the percentage of the revenue that remains the profit after deducting the expenses. All right. A higher profit margin indicates the pizza store is officially managing the cost. All right. Next is growth potential. Imagine the store can just run with one variety of pizza, right? So fundamental analysis involves evaluating the pizza store growth potential. Like what are their plan? Do they planning to expand in neighborhood or new variety or offer delivery services, etc. A growing business generally more attractive to investors. All right. Then you need to consider the management team. In this case, the owner of the pizza store. You should check, are they experienced in this market, or do they make some smart decision adapting to changes in the pizza market, or do they bring in variety based on the customer taste? Simply, like what's that pizza company name? Like Domino's bring in India. If you ask me who's my favorite management team, I will say Tata Motors. Once you're done with this, let's go with the competitive advantages. I mean, does it have a secret sauce? Like TJ Friday have a special secret barbecue sauce, it's wow. And Coca-Cola have some their recipe, and you should check the location. It's in a prime location or not, or there they are providing a best customer service comparing the other pizza store in Batuta. Next one is the financial health of the store. All right, look at the financial health of the store in balance sheet. You can check the debt to equity ratio, 1 year debtors, 3 year debtors, and compare. A financially healthy business is better to handle all sudden increasing, like sudden expenses, okay, like suddenly increasing the rent price or something, it can handle. In this investing world, some companies share profit with investors through dividend. This is the next one. In this business store case, we should know, do they sharing some of the profit or not, or just keeping that money only for future business, etc. Sorry, but not all companies sharing dividend all the time. They used to use this money for future cash flow and future, but it's really good. But if you are a dividend investor, you should focus on dividends investing. Like the goal is to generate the steady income from dividend. You can identify this based on good dividend history of a company in Screener. In our market, Coal India, ONGC, Vedanta, RVNL, those are good companies, and to all of them is like government company. Next one is evaluation. I mean the share price of this company. Consider if you are paying money for this company, you need to check is that you are paying a good money for. I mean, it's gonna worth for this money, this company or not. So you can check with the same company with. I mean different company who's doing the same business. Okay, so you will have idea why you are comparing. Okay, so this is all about like fundamental studies. Okay, like risk management, community, stakeholding relationship, and yeah, there is more. Once you understand everything about a fundamental, we can go with technical analysis. Here is everyone losing their money. Okay, let's break down the technical analysis into simple terms. All right. But not this technical analysis, it's like looking at the history of the prices, have moved in it, like the past history. Okay, it's like predicting the weather, studying like past weather history. Keep in mind, just like a weather prediction, there is no guarantee of accuracy if you are going technical. So let's start. Price chart. Think about the price chart. It's a graph. It shows the price of the stock has changed over time. Okay, it's like a timeline, like a ups and down, but there are many examples of price chart, but I can't explain without a chart or the picture. But I will share some important chart names like a line chart, bar chart, candlestick chart, and etc. There is a lot. Okay, imagine it's a big story that you need to say. And the second one is a trend analysis. It's really simple. If the price is going up, it's bull, and it's going down, it's bearish. Okay, everyone familiar with that. And the next one is the support and resistance. Picture a bouncy ball. All right, when it drops, it might hit floor and bounce it back floor. Okay, the floor is like a supporting level, and when it goes too high, there is a ceiling and toys back down. Okay, this is called a resisting level. So trust me, nobody can explain simple than this one. Okay, next one is technical indicator. Think of these tools is take understanding like a price movement. For example, a moving average, like a bumpy line in the chart, the general direction is not clearly. But this is not like it's a long chapter. You have to study all type of technical indicator, and you need to know what they are doing, something like that. Let me tell you some important technical indicators. There is a relative trend analysis and NTAC. There is something. Okay, let's go for the next one, chart pattern. Sometimes the price movement take different shape, like a triangle, rectangle. Imagine seeing this cloud. Sometimes it's like some animals, right? It's something like that. Like I don't know. This is also a long chapter. It will take a lot of time, and maybe I can just make it on next time. But I will tell you, like there is some like head and shoulder pattern, and cup and holding, and rounding holding, something like. There is a lot of different, and this each pattern they do different work. So let's simplify one, maybe like counter down. Imagine the price of something like stock. It's going down for a while. Okay. Now picture the bottom of the board like a U shape on the chart. Alright, look, it's like the chart is making a smiley face on the bottom. Alright, so what it suggests, The smiley face pattern, it's like a rounding button. It suggests after a period of going down, there is a chance to price it might going up. What does it mean? It's saying like, hey, the bad time is gone and things maybe get back better. It's a huge chapter. Come on, simply, I don't really believe in technical analysis. Why? As per SEBI, 90% of the people losing their money, like my friend, what he lose right now. But still, there is people making money. Maybe luck is really important, even if you are a master in technical. Like, come on, nobody can predict this market. So I don't really think, in my opinion, based on your budget, try to invest in a fundamentally strong company and stay away from this trading, or start with a little money. But you have to make the mindset if I lost even this money, I don't really give a shit. Something like that. This is all about technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So I don't know, if you want to know more, maybe I can explain next time. I will do some preparation with this technical, with graphs and something. Then I can explain you. That's all.